Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, thanks for tuning in. And if you've been watching me, thanks for the support. But today we are doing a story time. So stay tuned and let's get started.
How many ways do I gotta fucking tell ya? If you don't say how much.
Okay, so today's story is how your girl got her license suspended. Let's sit down for this. So I was driving. I live in Canada. That's something about me. I'm in Canada, so I was doing a little trip to Russell, Manitoba, visit my boyfriend, some friends, go out swimming, hot tubbing for a couple of days. So I'm coming home. I'm a dental assistant, and I was like, oh my gosh, it's 8 p.m. and I have a 4-hour drive to get home. So I was like, let me skirt, get home real quick. Speaking on the skirt, let me get my skirt hat. Damn. Ooh, skirt. That's what it says. Cause if you know me, everyone knows I drive a little bit fast, but I'm safe. Like I'm not a dangerous driver, but the cop thought I was. Okay, so let's get back to it. So I'm driving. I didn't even start driving. I was like, okay, I need to get home. I have work in the morning. I was only a dental assistant for like 2 months at this point, so I've never missed a day. I was like, we need sleep and I can't be late for work. So it's 8 p.m. I have a 3.5-hour drive. I have a new car. It's 2019, so I was like, let me test the speed of this car. Let me see. It's a straightaway. I'm on the highway, and it was like the sun was setting, so I was trying to, skirt, get home quickly before it was like dark. I didn't want to drive the whole time in black, so I was like going a little bit fast. I would not recommend it. So your girl's like 15 minutes into the drive home. We have still 3.5 hours to go. And it was like no cars. The sun's setting. It's almost down. Not many cars in front of me or behind me because I'm on the highway. So the speed limit was 100 there. I didn't make it to the number 1 yet where it's 110. So the speed limit was 100. Keep that in mind, okay? 100 miles per hour. My local self was like, ooh, let's test this new car out. Okay, let's see, okay. And your girl drives stick. She drives standard because I'm just a boss like that. So I was like, 6th gear, let's go. Let's see what we can do. And I started going. I was shifting, going. I was like at 156 miles per hour. Not safe, okay? I don't recommend anybody doing that, okay? I just wanted to test out the speed of my new car. I just wanted to see, but that was not a safe thing to do. I could have injured myself or somebody else, and I learned my lesson. So I was going 156, no car in sight. I was like, okay, let me start slowing down. There was a curve around the corner or something, so I was like, I'm gonna start slowing down. I see lights from so far away. This cop radar caught me going 156. He was like 200 meters away. I don't know how he saw me, so I was just like, at that moment, I knew I messed up, and I was like, no, why me? So the cop comes through, and he was like, do you know how fast you were going? And I knew, guys. So I tried to play dumb. I was like, 130. And he was like, why are you going that fast? I was like, I passed somebody over way back, and my car is standard. So I mean, it was just, I was letting it slow down naturally. but that was a mistake, okay? So I was like, I didn't mean to do it. He was like, okay, let me have your license registration. Puts like a flashlight in my eye. He was like, have you been drinking? I was like, no, sir, I have not been drinking. I'm just trying to get home. I have work in the morning. He goes to his car, you know, type, does his stuff. He comes back like, yeah, so you're getting a $731 ticket. I was like, bro, what? I was like, okay, whatever, I deserve it. I'll take the ticket. Gives me like a pink slip of paper. It's like, yeah, your license is gonna be suspended, and if you speed on the way home, you're probably gonna lose your license forever. So I was like, I still have 3 hours to drive home. So I drove so slow. It took me like 4.5 hours to get the rest of the way home. I was tripping out. And so it was like, told me I have 5 days on the paper to go meet with some people and like try to have a discussion. Maybe I won't get it suspended. So I did that. So I started crying in the damn day. I was like, hey guys, I just started a new job as a dental assistant. Like, how am I gonna get to work with no car? So they were like, yeah, we get that, but you were going like a deathly speed, so we're gonna suspend your license. They're like, it should be 1 year, but your girl started crying. I was like, I just want to be a good person. I didn't mean to do this. I just have a new car. I want to see how fast it goes. So they only suspended it for 5 months. Okay, we don't need the skirt hat no more because we are never gonna be a speed racer again. So the lady suspends my stuff for 5 months, and I was like, okay, I can do that. It's better than a year. Like, I'll figure it out. Maybe my mom can drive me or whatever. They're like, you can apply for a work permit, but joke's on you, it takes 12 to 14 weeks for it to get approved and get the whole thing going. So I was like, okay, by the time 12 to 14 weeks happens, I'm already 3.5, 4 months in, so I will have 1 month to go. So I was like, whatever, I'm still gonna apply for it. And your girl's court hearing, whatever work permit thing, is in 5 more days. We're gonna see if I can drive to work. But the moral of this story time is don't speed. And if you're going over 150 miles per hour in Canada, you will automatically get your license suspended. So do not speed over 150 miles per hour. Don't speed in general, okay? If you're in a rush, leave early. I learned my lesson, so I'm never speeding again after that. Girl's license is gonna be $1,000 from now on, and I still have to pay that $700 ticket, but they gave me like 9 months. I have to go to like a driving safe class 1 class. That's like 4 hours, and then I'm done. And guys, the class isn't even free. You gotta pay more money to go to this class. I'm like, what else is new? So, lesson learned, not gonna be speeding. Get my license back February 19th. The whole suspension went from September 20th to February 19th. So, yeah, story time is done. Moral of the story, don't speed, okay? Because you can end up a lot of money short that you could have spent on a lot of other good things, but no. Your girl's gonna be paying now a lot of money just to drive, and my poor car, 2019 Toyota Corolla Standard, I haven't even got to drive her in 3 months, but I ain't gonna risk it. Any type of car I'm driving, if I get caught driving or anything, automatic impounded that car. So it's like, don't even risk it, y'all. Don't drive with a suspended license, because it's gonna get suspended for an extra 6 months, and whatever car you're driving will be impounded. So yeah, moral of the story, please don't speed, guys. Okay, thank you so much for watching. Please give me a thumbs up, comment more what you guys want to see, give me a subscribe, and I'll link my social media and everything below. If you like this wig, you can go in the comments and ask where I got it from. I won't mind sharing. And peace out, y'all. We're gonna see you next week for another video.
How many ways do I gotta fucking tell ya? If you don't say